Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you a contemporary jewelry using M-Seal. You need a M-Seal cookie cutter, a big cutter for the pendant, some string, some oil. As usual, mix it well. Now I'm going to use some oil and a roller to spread it evenly, and then use the cookie cutter Here I am using a cookie cutter to cut out the center piece. Here you have to be a little careful when you are trying to remove the excess part in the middle. Now use a finisher tool or some pen backside of the pen to adjust if there is any irregular shape. Now I am using a Rudraksha and rolling it over the clay to give a rough texture. This will give you an unfinished rough stone kind of texture on top of the clay. Now on the string, I am going to roll the M-Seal very carefully. This technique will not work with normal terracotta clay, which is that brown color mud clay where people used to make terracotta jewelry. This will not work. It will work only with the M-Seal or any kind of air dry clay, because when you're baking the terracotta clay, it might crack out. So roll it well and then give a bit of finishing. I'm going to leave it unfinished so that it gives a very ancient antique look. Now I'm bending the string into U shape. Make sure the corners are in a straight line. Hold it very carefully and then place a weight. Now this has to dry for almost 5 hours. Once you place it, again make some kind of adjustments, and then to make the clay firmly stick on the string, what you have to do is take a blade and then start making impressions on it. Don't be too harsh on the clay. Press it very carefully. So like this, when you start pressing, it will give a design as well as it will also help the clay to firmly stick to the string. Once this is done, please don't touch it. Just leave it as it is and be very careful when you are removing it from the base. Now I have stuck the round pendant and the U-shaped clay piece with the help of Fevikwik. Later I will be joining it with a thread. I've used the same technique for the earring. Now I'm going to use a glass paint, solvent based, green and blue color. Here we will not be using any brush. This is just to put the dust, gold and silver dust. We will not be using any kind of painting techniques here, and a straw to blow the glass painting. So now you start using the glass paint, like randomly put some drops on the pendant and then use a straw and blow it around so that it spreads unevenly everywhere. So don't be very perfect with this design because it's going to be an antique piece. And then use a dry brush, completely dry brush. Take the gold dust and then start dusting on the glass paint. You have to do this simultaneously so that it dries together. I'm using gold and silver color. It's completely your choice to use any kind of dust, metallic dust. So now wherever there's gap, I'm going to fill that with green color, so that you get a bit of resin jewelry effect. Both the colors get mixed well, it gets merged well. Now I'm doing the same thing with the earring. This will take almost 5 hours to dry the glass paint. Now I am using acrylic metallic gold. With the help of finger, I am spreading the corners. If you are convenient with brush, you can do it with brush. For this pendant, where you are using glass paint, you will not need any kind of varnish. Just make sure it dries for a longer duration. The golden dust will take some time to settle inside the glass paint, so you might have to give a little extra time compared to acrylic painting. So here I have switched on my flashlight to see the detailing, and even inside I am giving the golden color. And same thing with the earring as well. Now this is an adjustable ready-made rope. I'm using some beads, a cutter and a joiner. So start using the beads, and then I'm going to put the rope inside and then bend the string in such a way that it gets inside the thread beads. So there is, when you wear it, it is not poking your dress, or it's not going to tear your dress or anything. So be very careful when you're bending the string, you might hurt yourself. So the same technique, I'm showing it here once again for you to understand it better. Bend the string and push it inside the thread beads. So the chain is ready now. Now I'm going to use a thread for a safety, like just in case the pendant shouldn't fall from the U-shape clay piece. So just start rolling. Once you complete joining this at the back side, use a drop of Fevikwik to stick it along. Now use a earring hook and fix the earring. So for the backside of the jewelry, you can use any kind of acrylic paint. Once it gets dried, use varnish. Now the earring is ready. The chain and jewelries are completely done. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.